Alright, this is yet another demo of the new sound and style capabilities coming to ProffieOS7. I have a bunch of different videos. I'm going to put them all in a playlist because there was just too much to cover. And this is actually a really simple setup to kind of explain something that's actually a lot more complex. So this is set up to be an interactive style where just turning my hilt will bring these two sparks together. Now, we've been able to do animations like this for a while. We can have them run in loops. We can have them do all that kind of stuff. The interactive capabilities like this, being able to twist it, have kind of existed at different stages. The one thing we've never been able to do so far is connect sound with the animations. So this style is made specifically to create, when these two sparks come together, to create an explosion. And in the style code now, because styles can interact with fonts and styles can trigger their own sound effects, through transition sounds and a bunch of other new capabilities for OS 7, I've made it so that this effect, when those two sparks come together, if I twist my hilt, I'm going to get an explosion, both a visual effect and a sound effect, triggered from the style code. This isn't a prop. This isn't done from the OS. This is done from the specific style code. So you can have every preset work completely different. But let's show it a few times. So as soon as I bring those sparks together, it's going to create the visual and the audio explosion simultaneously because they're both now controlled by the same interactive control in the style code. And this is just a simple example. There's so many uses for this now, both in regular old-fashioned effects and all the new interactive and conditional effects that we're going to have for OS 7. So every time I bring it together, I'm going to get an explosion. And the sound effect and the visual effect are always going to be in sync because they are controlled from the same source. So that's something we haven't been able to do before. We've been able to kind of fudge it by putting specific timings into a transition, having a sound effect run for X number of milliseconds, having an animation run for X number of milliseconds, and kind of line them up. Now, they're always going to be in sync. There's complete synergy between our visual and sound effects because the style code can now talk to the font, and it can control the font, and it has access to its own sound effects built specifically for the animations. So this is going to give freedom to style design and also font makers. And this is completely interactive. I can do it as often as I want. And this is, like I said, this is just made to be a very simple setup. We could do this as an overlay to an existing blade. You can do this as a conditional effect for any effect you want. You could do this as an ignition. You can do it as a pre-on. Anything we want, all different sounds, all different visual effects. So this is just one little piece of all the new features coming to OS 7. So I do have a long list of demos. Definitely check them all out because there's so many new sound capabilities, so many new effects, so many new possibilities with OS 7. This is unlike anything you've ever been able to do before, and this isn't something that's going to be easily replicated with a bitmap or something like that. So definitely check out all the videos. I know you're going to enjoy.